else. We'll be able to see what neat outfit and colors we've unlocked, and we'll be able to prep to head to Vesania. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Astroneer episode 42, where we're going to be wrapping up Calidor as we head due south to the South Pole and activate the final gateway, where we will have fully taken over all of the gateways on this planet and unlocked our nifty little cosmetic outfits and colors and emotes and visors and all that. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about scrap anymore, but I do want to grab a lot of any ammonium that we run into so that we can make lots and lots of hydrazine. But I don't think I'm going to worry about the scrap anymore. Let's ensure we're still heading south. We need to turn left a little bit. Okay. Not a problem. We've seen pretty much all the biomes that this planet has to offer, and we've really enjoyed the power of a single large rover with unlimited energy and a giant drill power 3 on the front. Sort of unstoppable, really, if you think about it. Ooh, look at all that ammonium down there. Oh yeah, we've got some just rolling around now. See how that works? Alright. Wow, if only we could find some graphite patches like that. That would be really swell. I think we're gonna skip over this cave, though. Continue trucking south to the final gateway. Was that it? Over there? Hold on. Oh, what have we here? A bunch of nonsense? A bunch of nonsense. We'll just drill right through it. No gateway. Gateway should be in this direction. Let's hop off and assess. Let's reassess south. South is that direction. Okay. Sounds good. Then we'll cut a little bit to the right, and that works out actually to avoid this canyon. There's sort of a large canyon there. Now, the organic I don't really care about so much. I think we'll just leave all that behind. The resin too. No, I was keeping that just in case. Just in case I find myself in a position where I require some O2 filters, which I shouldn't, but you never know. These dangerous plants. Listen to those RTGs go. Generating all that wonderful power. So we're still heading south, and we haven't found our gateway yet. Oof, that's a bit of a pit. It's a bit of a pit. Let us avoid that. We should see that little glorious beam in the stars. We should see it soon. Now the challenge is going to be how exactly we get back to our base with the rover. We could make another call to leave this rover behind and simply make the materials to make a replacement rover and just package up the stuff that's worth packaging. As we passed the South Pole. Interesting. We sure did, didn't we? Well, I'd like to get some ammonium real quick. Whoa, hold on. Whoa. whoa, whoa. There's only so much ammonium we can carry, everybody. Good night. Okay, well, we don't need this. We don't need that. So I can grab 2 more. And then that's that. Now we are full up. No more ammonium. We could carry a lot more if we had a second rover. If we had a second rover, we could just bring back everything. But there's only so many resources you need. There comes a point where you really just don't require any more. Now, I know we said we weren't going to be taking scrap. However, as we discussed in the last episode, this solar panel scrap is the more valuable type of scrap to be gained, so ideally, once we get to where we're going and we need lots and lots of resources, ideally we won't have to leave to go figure it out, because we'll be able to just use all the scrap that we have accumulated to get what we need. Now, how did we miss the South Pole? It's like we missed it completely. It's like we went right by it. I don't understand. I didn't see a beam in the sky. I am well and lost at this point as far as having my bearing, so I think we're more and more leaning towards leaving the rover at the South Pole. Now, we cut through here, didn't we? Did we not? South is in that direction. Oh, fair enough. I don't make the directions, I just follow them. We're just going to tunnel straight through. There it is. I see it. Excellent. Okay, and then once we get this, we'll be able to see what neat outfit and colors we've unlocked, and we'll be able to prep to head to Vesania and begin the colonization of that planet. Oh, it's got some kind of weird cliff. Wow. This does seem to be a really good planet for resources. It's got malachite and tungsten. I mean, ideally, you could abandon Silva pretty early with a stockpile of sphalerite, and you could head this way and get most of what you need here. Here, let's get rid of all this nonsense. Okay. Now, we're going to kick all of our ammonium off the back of our rover, but that's okay. We'll just have to pick it up. Boom, it goes flying. I love that. No, you don't. How about like this? Click and clack. There we go. It is the final gateway. I was trying to think of something clever, but my brain failed me. Final countdown? No. Final Jeopardy? No. See, none of those sound right. It's just the final gateway. And we've done it. Activation achieved. And we have bright, 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 bright. Origin, bright, we're there. We've done it. Okay, so now let's take some things back. I mean, ideally everything has to be taken back. We don't want to leave anything here, so might as well just go with everything we have. From there, which is the North Pole, to here. See, it would be easy enough to say we'll just head north, but north could be in any direction, and we wouldn't have a frame of reference. That's actually the frightening part, when you can actually go to the pole of a planet and you reference north, but every direction you walk away from that pole will be north, so the odds that we would pick the proper direction end up back here, slim to none. Now, if we head due south from here, that would actually connect us, but then we'd have to have some kind of path or trail where we could identify that that's where we were. How is this stuff getting pulled in there? What's going on? Storage is just that full. I reject these terms. We have more resin. Let's make more storage, please. Please and thank you. Alright. Well, we'll have to figure out what stays and what comes with us here shortly. We're not going to do that right this second. If anything, these mods can be added to our mod palette over here, because that's fairly important. Oh, there we go. Okay. This needs to come with us. So let's see, what can we leave behind? Let's take this down. We're not going to leave that behind necessarily, but we're going to figure out where to put these things. Tungsten carbide. That was to make a trade facility, was it not? Or was it the shredder? The trade platform... Will I go right past it? Compound tungsten iron. Okay, does not require it, so that would have been for the large shredder. Yeah, 2 iron, 1 tungsten carbide. Okay. Sphalerite, some rubber. I don't know if we need all this hydrazine. We made all this hydrazine, but really, what is it used for? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. No, it is good for traveling the cosmos. I mean, you know, realistically, you do need the hydrazine for that, so it is good for stuff. They can't act like it's not good for anything. We should bring some of this explosive powder with us. I don't think we need to bring any more sulfur. I suppose we could. Could just make a lot more fireworks. Oh, we haven't looked at our panel yet. Hold on, let's get pointed into the sun so we can see our little, let's get a pleasant backdrop here. Okay. Ah, the arid suit. With Calidor colors. Oh yeah, we'll do like a gold helmet. Oh yeah, look at that. That's kind of neat. Okay, well now we have to use this till we go to the next one, right? Oh, did we get a new dance? I think we got a new dance. Maybe? Nice. I don't know if that's the new one we got, though. It looks like we got maybe a couple of them. Nice. Nice. Okay. Well, let's leave some of these behind so we can bring back as many items with us as possible. So we're going to completely empty our inventory. Ammonium we'll just set there for now. That's fine. Now the benefit of having all the packagers on our rover is that we'll be able to take everything that we have there that we want to take with us off very quickly and easily, actually. To include some extenders and some RTGs. Yes, 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 yes. Now, I think in the spirit of leaving infrastructure here on this base, that we should, in fact, leave the 2 RTGs here that are on this base and not try to take them with us. Because, well, I don't have a good reason. I mean... Ideally, you know, we would take them with us. I mean, oh, we got all this ammonium. I don't think we need any more hydrazine. I think we just leave this thing here as like a relic of a bygone era. We just leave it behind with all of its mess. We've got the things that truly matter. Let's head back to base. We'll gather up our things. We'll figure out what we need, and then we'll head out to Vesania. Alright, so the RTGs need to be boxed up here. I think we'll pull this titanium down. Silicon. That was for the drill, if we needed it, but we didn't really need the drill. Do we want to make another silicon? I think we kind of do. Resin, quartz, and methane. Did we bring methane with us? We did. Alright, then we make another silicone. Sounds good. Now, let's get ourselves established here. We've got... not going to need that. We've got 2 aluminum alloy and rubber. The titanium will need to come with us. But the rubber and the aluminum alloy can be on one. Tungsten carbide will need to come with us as well. Titanium, you never know if you're going to need the titanium. Where are we storing RTGs currently? On this thing. Okay, well, we do want to bring the RTGs with us. Heck, I'm thinking we're going to need... well, 4 is pretty good, but again, we're going to need some for the base. We're going to need some for the base, and we're going to need... I don't know if we need these packagers. That may mean that we have to make a trip. That may mean that we have to make a trip to Glacio, to be quite honest, to make more RTGs. Because every time we go to a planet, we're leaving some behind to keep our base like established here in case we ever need to teleport through a core gateway to come back to this planet. We have these resources at our disposal. Now, I don't think the core gateways will require resources from other planets. But I don't see why we would cannibalize this base if we don't have to. That seems like a fool's errand. So 2 silicone, 2 plastic, and then maybe 2 more aluminum alloy. Aluminum, copper, and... that was it. Well, we need more copper. So remember what we were saying here about scrap and copper? That wonderful relationship that they have? Well, let's take our scrap and let's turn it back into malachite. So I think Vesania could be a 2-rover planet. It would be so nice if it wasn't, though. Alright, well, we also need... this darkness is killing me. It'll be nice to be off a planet that has such long nights. What was our plastic requirement? It's compound and carbon, right? Yes. I should have trusted myself. 2 compound and 2 carbon. So we'll have 2 silicon, 2 plastic, and that should make a habitat. Let's double check that we're not off base here. Shelter, 2 silicone, 2 plastic. Okay, we'll stop doing that. Thank you. Put these things back where they go, please. Titanium, tungsten carbide. We got all of this hydrazine. We're just... I need a larger shuttle. Do they have an option for a larger shuttle? Because I would take that. The extra large shuttle edition. Oh, that's another thing. We can consider bringing the launch pad this time, or the landing pad. 2 ceramic and 1 aluminum. So we can do that right there. 2 ceramic, 1 aluminum, and then 1 more aluminum will set us up for the soil centrifuge. Don't think we want to leave any iron here. That seems like a bad decision. Oh, we had copper. Well, now we have more copper. As long as we have the scrap, we don't need the copper. I don't know why that's such a... I mean, really, we already touched on it. As long as we have what's needed to make a trade center. 1 iron, 1 tungsten, 1 compound. So we just need that. So we bring with us 1 iron, 1 tungsten. What is that? More iron. That's aluminum alloy. Heck, we already had the aluminum alloy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so then there's that. So we have enough aluminum alloy to make a few large rovers if we need to. Tons of scrap. I dare say we're way good on the scrap. In fact, we're gonna be leaving scrap behind. All right, so we got 2 scrap. These are 2 large rovers ready to go. This is our mods. So this side is all spoken for. We're going to get this down to a science. We're going to get this like really nailed down to what we need to bring with us wherever we go. This side is pretty good. 4 RTGs and 4 packagers. That'll be for packaging up more RTGs when we get to Glacio. This medium storage here, we've got helium, methane, our drill, aluminum, and extenders. I don't think we need that aluminum. The extenders we should probably keep on us. This copper we do not need to keep on us. All of the gases we want to bring with us should probably be on 1. And do we need that much helium? Oh, goodness. I hope not. No, we'll leave some of that helium here. I don't even know why we brought that much helium. Its only use is to make nanocarbon, and all of the argon is still on Glacio. Ugh, that's a waste of space. So we'll take this back to Glacio then. We don't need it here. So for this one, we have a bunch of nonsense we don't need. I don't know why we have that. We do need 2 silicon, 2 plastic. We'll keep the titanium just for fun, the tungsten carbide, and that's where we'll put an extra tungsten in case we want to make a chemistry unit, and boom, that's ready to go. And then, let's see, this one is going to house our gases. We've got helium that's got to come back with us, methane that we'll keep for making more silicone. Do we bring a sulfur just for fun? I think we should. I think we should bring a sulfur and a hydrogen just for fun, just to have them. You never know when you need them, right? Then we would replace this helium ideally with like 1 argon, 1 nitrogen. Then we'd sort of have 1 of every gas. So then the last panel is a grab bag of goodies. All right, let's look at where we're going, which is Vesania, which is going to have all the lithium we could need and titanite, so we don't really need the titanium. Hydrogen, argon, nitrogen. We don't have to go back to Glacio. We could get to Argon. We could make our RTGs at Vesania with the helium. And here I was just talking about how it was a mistake to have all that helium with us. I disagree with myself. Actually, I do not concur. Let's leave this titanium behind. Right? Bring the tungsten. Bring the iron. Tungsten, iron, tungsten carbide, silicone, plastic. We have rubber. The aluminum needs to go here. Right, so we have 2 ceramic, 2 aluminum, 3 aluminum, a small generator. What else would we put here? Steel? I don't know if the steel is that important. Could bring the iron with us. That small generator feels like a colossal waste of space. I do think bringing 1 sphalerite could come in handy. Let's do that. Here, we'll grab the sphalerite. We'll put it there. Then I think we'll grab a quartz for a beacon, right? And we'll put that. Oops. Not over there. We'll just grab another one. Put it there. That looks good to go. I'm happy with this. I approve of this. I think we're on the right track. Hopefully I have not forgotten anything. If I have, I'm sure everyone will be nice enough to point it out. Let's see, we'll put the wind turbine here. And then battery, canister. Guess we should have the mods there, but there's no reason to do that till we land. We can take them off. I like this being like a tray of mods. We only have the green terrain analyzers. That's okay. We're not going to go nuts with the terrain analyzers because that would require a lot. I think that's good. Once we get stuff knocked out, we can always sort of teleport back. We're going to have lots of lithium too, so any iron or steel that we bring will just be that many more RTGs that we can craft, right? We have to do one more thing before we leave. No, we're not going to blow up our base, if that's what you were wondering. We have to launch a Calidor firework. Let's sort of... Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay, that was kind of cool. Okay, well, there you go. That's to signify that we've won this planet, and it is time to move on. Onward to Vesania. Okay, so now we need to go, yep, there it is, Vesania and Novus. We're going to do those in order. Vesania will be next, and then we'll go to Novus. Novus actually has quite an extensive base setup, and we've already activated the first gateway that our base is already established near. So all we have to do really is just burrow down to the core. Like, that's it. Ooh, now the real question is, did we leave a beacon by where we established our base last time? I actually do not recall. I think, though, that we should maybe give it a minute. See if there's a landing zone that pops up right adjacent to a gateway. Oh, that looks promising. Maybe not. Did we bring any of the hydrazine with us? We made all that hydrazine. I don't think we brought any of it with us. Oh, I'm a goof. That's okay. It's okay, we can take back off and get some if we have to. Let's land here and see what this looks like. Yeah, looks like a whole lot of nothing. But I can see the gateway from here. This... No, no, no. There's no point to doing this. We have a base established here. We just need to go there. Alright. So we'll give it another half a rotation. We'll see what pops up. I don't believe we left much behind. I know there was an oxygenator because we tethered down into the cave with all the lithium. Was it over there? Was it on one of the poles? Without a beacon or a shuttle or a habitat or anything to sort of ping us in that direction, it could be virtually anywhere. Ooh, that looks pretty close to a gateway. Oh, hold the phone. That looks really close to a gateway. Let us travel in thine direction. Okay. So really, we had a whole lot of nothing here except cables. Great. But we are close enough to the gateway that I think... I don't like doing this, though. I really don't. I think we're just going to try to hand carry the shuttle over there just to save us some time. I know it's a little wonky and goofy. It bothers me thematically. It bothers me because it's tedious, but we're doing it, so we're just going to stick to it. Just need to be careful of the very dangerous plants. These things. Yeah, nobody likes you. Get out of here. Thank you. Oh, nope, and that thing as well. Dangerous. Dangerous. What sort of resource is that, I wonder? Graphite. Oh, you don't say. Okay. Boy, I hope that's not an indicator of graphite being rare on this planet. And we do still need to research everything, so it would have been nice to have that graphite sort of taken care of. Alright. Let's just use our oxygenator here for a bit, since we sort of have a lot of wind on this planet. Look at these structures. A little weird. It's like Bizarro Silva planet. Forests and... oh, dangerous plants hiding in the forest. Be careful. Doesn't really look like treacherous terrain, though. Oh, that's interesting little cave. Let's go ahead and oh, we don't have our mods on. Whoops. Look at that, medium solar panel in great condition. Oh, and look, that's a biome change over there. Oh, look at all that graphite. Hello. Come on. Let's just get a couple, just in case we run into another technology box. We'll have to see what's inside of this thing in a minute. What do these give for scan? 50? That's not bad. It's okay. Looks like this is going to be the best spot for a base here. Sort of flatten this out here. We might have to turn it green again. Maybe. Ooh, careful. Let's pop this open with our graphite. Whew. Alright, now we have a nice little piece of technology. But first thing is first, as they say. Let's get a wide mod, a boost mod, and a drill mod. Let's see, in exchange, we're going to put the steel here and the iron. Right, the graphite. Take the drill mod like this. Alrighty. So we just need to get our base established over here. We'll pick up some resin and we'll start getting our platforms in place. Oh, what am I saying? We need an alignment mod. That's what we need. Not a drill mod. That's okay. We'll get an alignment mod, we'll get it flattened out, and then we got to get a printer, and then we've got to make a landing pad. We've got a little bit of work to do. We are sort of starting over, but I think we have a better starting position here, especially with all this scrap. There's no point in holding on to it for an extended period of time. I mean, at some point, it's nice to be rich and have all of that free wildcard resource, but if you never cash it in and use it in a playthrough, then how much did it really help you, right? Give me the wide mod, please. Thank you. Aha, this is good. So we'll get ourselves a habitat up, and then we'll get ourselves... Let's see, a habitat and a landing pad. We'll get ourselves an atmospheric condenser going. And then before you know it, we'll have ourselves all set up. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Scared me there. Have ourselves all set up with a full-blown base. Really fast, too. Really fast. But I think we're going to have the beginning of that actually take place in next episode, because we are very much and sadly out of time. So this has been Astroneer episode 42. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, though, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Do be sure and come back next time as we get this base stood up in record time, and then make our journey down to the core to secure all of the lithium we could ever want. Ooh, but we might have to spend some time killing some of this hostile flora first. There seems to be a lot of it. But until next time, take care.